Airdrop incursion is out due to the full moon. Likewise, a frontal seaside attack. If we're compromised and shots are fired, Hummel might launch.
Our only alternative is an attack from within the prison. We penetrate the island through the tunnels under the prison buildings undetected
And emerge in its center.
That way we can jump the Marines from behind, and if we're lucky, take the rocket positions without a shot fired.
I don't understand. You studied the architectural plans?
They're useless. Alcatraz has been ripped up and rebuilt for years. Under there is a maze of shit.
Well, there's no question, gentlemen. We need first-hand intelligence of the tunnel systems.
So what about the former warden?
Died in 1979. All the guards we contacted were useless.
There is someone who I think can help us.
This is for the sake of national security.
No, it's the sake of national security that got us here in the first place 33 years ago. I knew someday this would come back to bite us. Forget it. He does not exist.
It does exist. We just chose to forget him for 30 years. We locked him up and threw away the key.
Well, a lot of goddamn good it did us. He broke out of 2 maximum security prisons, and if he hits the streets...
He's not gonna hit the streets, Jim. 30 years ago, he was a highly trained SAS operative. He is my age now, for Christ's sake. I have to get up 3 times a night to take a piss.
We can't risk letting him out. He's a professional escape artist.
Neat plane.
Dr. Goodspeed, James Womack.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you.
You come very highly recommended. BA, Columbia, MA, PhD, Johns Hopkins, biochemistry, toxicology.
Well, I'm one of those fortunate people who like my job, sir. Got my first chemistry set when I was 7, blew my eyebrows off. We never saw the cat again. Been into it ever since.
What do you know about VX gas?
Liquid. Failed pesticide discovered by mistake in 1952. Actually, it's kind of like champagne that way. The Franciscan monks thought they were making white wine. Somehow the bottle carbonated, voila, champagne, and then the whole
gas, Dr. Goodspeed.
It's very, very horrible, sir. It's one of those things we wish we could disinvent. This isn't a training exercise, is it?
No, Dr. Goodspeed, it's not a training exercise.
Good morning, Director.
This is Ernest Paxton, agent in charge of the West Coast operation. Dr. Goodspeed.
Pleasure to meet you.
How do you do, sir?
It's been a fairly interesting day so far. The prisoner's here, shall we? Now, my boys, they haven't been able to find a file on this guy. Who is he anyway, sir?
His name is John Mason, a British national incarcerated on Alcatraz in 1962. Escaped in 63.
I was under the impression that no one ever escaped Alcatraz, sir.
Paxton, don't argue.